What's up, all you plant people? Welcome back to Plant Activity. I'm Ben.
I'm Jack.
And today we're going to take a look at some Sansevieria. What's up, plant people? We got some cool plants here. This is our Sansevieria collection. I'm going to try to name them. And if I'm wrong, please let us know because we would love to know. So put that in the comments if I'm making a mistake here. We think these are all Sansevieria trifasciata. And some of them are, I don't know if it would be a subspecies or a cultivar, but here we've got Sansevieria trifasciata cylindrica, really cool looking plant. Sansevieria trifasciata lawrencii, and we think the rest of these are just trifasciata, but we're not sure. This guy might be a lawrencii or something different. He's got that cool wide whale tail to him. So that's what we think they're called. If you know, put it in the comments and we'll be happy to take a look at those.
So here we have a moisture meter. So here's how it works. You stab it into the soil of the plant and it gives you a reading. This one is bone dry, but that's good. So here, Sansevierias are so easy to care for, but there's only one thing you can mess up. The lighting is fine, but the watering. You can overwater these and all other succulents so easy, and you don't want it to root rot. That's bad. We've had root rot. You might feel like you don't get root rot, but if you do this, you will. So here are my recommendations on the moisture meter. It gives you a scale from 10 to 1, and we want it to be about a 1. And they don't really care about the lighting. They grow better and more light, but they're just fine in no light.
Okay, well, Jack was talking about overwatering. That's your enemy. Don't do it. Use a moisture meter. If you want to learn more about that, check out our essential tools video. But I want to talk about soil and pots for Sansevierias. Number one, soil. We add a lot of perlite into our soil. Sansevieria is a succulent. It's actually in the agave family. So they don't like to be wet. They're used to being dry. We add a lot of perlite in here, and you can see there's just a large amount in there. Keeps it really well drained. The next thing is pots. We tend to use terracotta because it does dry out faster. In the winter time, even though we have these under grow lights, they really grow slow. So they don't have a chance to suck out a lot of that moisture from the soil.
And you don't want to root rot it.
We don't want to root rot it, so we like to use terracotta. And wherever we have plants, we usually have some fans moving to get that air moving, so we keep down that mold and that sort of thing. So you'll see every one of these is in terracotta. The terracotta that's painted, everyone except this one, you're right. Everyone that's painted, or even the ones that are painted, tend to dry out really quickly. This one is the exception. This one is a sealed pot. It does take longer between waterings, so we're extra careful with this one to make sure it doesn't stay too wet for too long. Okay, we like Sansevierias for a lot of reasons. They're easy to care for, they're really pretty, there's a lot of different varieties, but they also do something really cool, which is release oxygen at night. So if you've got these in your bedroom, they might release more oxygen and you might get a better night's sleep because there's more oxygen in the room. They also do a really good job of removing pretty terrible toxins from the air. So if you want more oxygen and cleaner air in your home, you might definitely want to consider some Sansevierias.
So here I'm just going to talk about the leaves. Sansevierias have a great variety of leaves. Look at this cylindrica, they're round. We call this one Tony Spike because when we first got it, it had 20 spikes. But now it has like 23 spikes, no, 24 spikes. But yeah. And that one's super cool. It's the only one we've ever seen like that. We recommend it, easy to grow like all the other ones. But here we have another Sansevieria. I think this one is lawrencii, right?
Yes.
I don't know if you can see, but you see that little one coming up? This one has this super cool pattern of green with yellow edges and kind of white patterned into it. We got a great little new one. This theme has grown up fast. It hasn't been there for long. This one, you should check out our Don't Get Bit Repotting a Sansevieria video to know about this, because this one literally provided, we separated and propagated from this one, this one, this one, and this one. So that's really cool. Check out our video, Don't Get Bit Repotting a Sansevieria. And this one is just a normal green one. It's got the cool little green striped white pattern. This one is exactly the same because it's a propagation. It's not a leaf propagation, it's a separation propagation. So check out our Don't Get Bit Repotting a Sansevieria to know more about that. And here's, I think, another Laurentii, except instead of having this green-white pattern inside the yellow stripes, it's just dark green with the yellow.
You spin that one a little bit so you can see the, yeah, there you go, cool.
It's just dark green, and then focus on this one and see how different that is. But we think they're both Laurentii, and I'm not going to talk about this one because this one is the same as this one. No, all these are the same because we all took them from the same plant. But then here's our most interesting and traveled plant, we think. This is just another one of those. It's not a propagation from that one though. This one, in Indiana, I was there with my grandma, and one of her big Sansevierias, she has huge ones, fell over and a leaf broke off, so I took some propagations of it, and this is a leaf cutting of it. So I hope you liked our video. Remember to like and subscribe. If this gets over 30 thumbs up, you have to subscribe. Well, remember to like and subscribe. See you next time.